Good evening. Well, the governor's claiming it's about going after fraud, and that's what would give him the legal authority to make this request. Governor Ron DeSantis taking on Big Pharma and the federal government, petitioning for a state grand jury investigation into the COVID-19 vaccine and any crimes and wrongdoings toward Floridians amid the federal rollout.
It's highly unusual.
Attorney Mark Niejames says it's not what you'd expect. Seating a grand jury, he says, is very expensive. And under the state statutes in question here, any charges a grand jury may recommend should they investigate would be misdemeanor.
Grand juries in Florida are usually reserved for racketeering, murder, sexual battery of a child, not for a second-degree misdemeanor, punishable by a $500 fine.
The 20-page petition calls out the federal government, Pfizer, and Moderna, among others. It disputes vaccine efficacy rates, arguing the risks of mRNA vaccines were glossed over, like so-called increased cases of myocarditis, cases the CDC and other agencies have said are extremely rare. So rare, they still recommend the vaccine. False or misleading advertisements of a drug are against state statute.
There's always an argument in the law, but whether it's a good argument is another question.
The Florida Department of Law Enforcement would primarily investigate the case, but it'll be up to the state Supreme Court to decide whether the governor made a good argument and whether there's grounds to seat a grand jury to look into this more. Now, we did reach out to Pfizer and Moderna for their take on all of this. Pfizer got back to us, sending us a statement pointing to the scientific data on the safety and efficacy of their vaccine, which has been authorized in countries worldwide. Reporting live in Orlando, Rebecca Turco, Spectrum News.